What's up? I'm not a beauty guru. Welcome to my channel. This video is kind of a mess, but I can show you how I did this look with this TAMMI X palette, give you some swatches, and give you my first impressions slash review on it. Take this Morphe. It's really good for getting into the crevices of your eye. And I've got like this weird crevice here that always makes it hard, so it's like perfect for eyeballs. I'm doing colors, so I really want my just cover that mole up. I really want my eyes to be really white. They actually have a white one, which is good for colorful looks. Then I'm gonna take Airspun and Translucent, and this is what I use to set my makeup and bake my under eye. I'm gonna take a big blending brush and I'm gonna diffuse and like spread that out. Okay, so next I'm going into this palette you all have been waiting for. This is the TAMMI X from Makeup Revolution. It's the Tropical Carnival Shadow Palette. So those are the shimmers up top, and these are all the mattes. This is a $15 palette. It's very affordable for all the colors you get, but I want to see if it's worth it. Swatches will go at the end. There is an old video I did with Copycat Beauty. That has a lot of natural shadows for like under 10 bucks. They've got palettes that copy people, so you can check that video down below if you want. The title says cat piss in it, so what more could you want? I'm gonna go into this green first. Isn't that a cool color? Isn't that a cool color?
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Alright, so I'm gonna make sure everything's blended real quick before I go in. I'm going to do the crease first and then do the bottom. We'll go into this color right here. There is some fallout, and I'll just use the mirror in there. That is a nice touch that you have a mirror there, so tap that off. Let's go ahead and see. Just gonna do some circular motions on the end. Brush is either being a little weird or this is more of a hard shade to blend. It's brighter in person. So I'm going to take that same amount and take it from the outer corner into the inner, and I'm going to blend it up. I do not want to go too far up though. Kind of blend it on the end. It's pretty good pigment. I'm going to have to layer it. It hasn't seemed to fall out under my eyes. There it goes a little bit. So this will be the second layer, and for some reason you can't really see it. I'm gonna blend very lightly, and then I'm gonna look forward, so when I do my cut crease and everything, you can actually see the color.
The fan's back on, sorry.
I'm gonna pack that at the end here, just on the lid at the end. Blend it into my crease, but I'm not taking it up too far. So I'm noticing a tiny bit of blending problems up here, but it is not bad. I use a towel when I'm doing my makeup and I just wipe my brush off in between, so this is wiped off. I'm gonna blow that excess off of there, and I'm gonna go into this darker green right here. I'm gonna blend it onto the outer corner. Put my head back. I like that it's a good color match for the other green actually. On here it doesn't look like it. It's a good transition color. I'm gonna blend it just into my crease. Just gotta build it a little bit more, give it some extra TLC. Yeah, it's definitely not as pigmented, but it's a pretty color to transition with the other green. I'm gonna use a brush and wipe off any of the fallout under my eyes. I'm gonna go into this fun blue color right here. I'm gonna take that blue and go right in the middle. So far it's pretty pigmented, blends pretty good. I'm taking that up into the crease. I'm gonna pat it onto my eyelid to get some more pigment. I always do that face, it's like my Robert De Niro face. It's good, it's blended. We'll go ahead and wipe this brush off on that towel and then go into the yellow. This is just a brush I got from BH Cosmetics in that set for like 10 bucks. You get 10 brushes. I'm gonna blend that into my crease just a little. These shades are good even if you're not an expert at doing your eyeshadow. Like, I would even go out with these on. I'm just gonna go back in with the blue. I am surprised by this palette. I don't know why this isn't more talked about. This green, basically just do the same thing and put some more of that color on. I'm gonna go ahead and use that Morphe concealer again to do my cut crease, and I'm using this Morphe brush. Alright, I added a little bit more and I'm making sure it's all blended and diffused at the end a little. I'm gonna take this rounded Morphe brush again and make sure it's kind of blended at the ends. And I'm gonna use that broken Morphe brush. I'm gonna go to that light green and pack that on. That is like beautiful when it's packed on. I'm gonna go into this blue again. Got a little bit of yellow right here. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush and blend that out just a little to transition it in between the colors. And I am gonna go into that dark shade right there. I'm gonna line my eyes right here with it. Alright, I think there's so much color on top that it's having trouble letting any of it stay there. I put it on my pinky and I'm gonna blend it. It might just be that dark blue that is having trouble. A shimmer color's gotta be like really shimmery for me to think it's pretty, so let's just go into this blue, I guess. Kind of really pressing it in. I'm gonna go back to that lime green. Alright, now it's starting to build color and look pretty. And where the two colors like meet, I'm just kind of smudging it lightly together. This dark green's gotta give me more. Not quite sure what to do in between the yellow and the blue because there's no shimmer yellow. Alright, what I did is take that lime green right here and I'm blending it in between the blue and yellow because they really needed a transition there. That purple color's pretty too. If I did this over again, I think I would do the cut crease and then only put the shimmers on top, but I wasn't thinking about using the shimmers at the time. Blah, blah, blah. So I think the shimmers would show up beautifully on top of the concealer, but I am really liking this so far. I want to take a tiny bit of this green and go into the crease just above my new made crease. Huh? What? I'm gonna look forward and put it right on the crease. Like, so lightly blend that in. My baby's home. If you can hear her and her music. Yes! Hello! Yes! This video will probably be demonetized for the music in the background, but you know, what can you do? Most of my freaking videos probably will be once I start making some money, so help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Sorry. Okay, by the way, I cleaned my phone off and it was so dirty that the other video was probably very blurry and hard to see, so the first half of this video is going to be really bad and the second half is going to be really bad because of the sound, so you're in for a treat. I'm going to be using the purple shades. You guessed that. Your vote came in and I did what you said. Boom. What's really cool about this palette is you can mix the green and the blue together or the red and the blue together and make a purple or a light blue or greenish blue or turquoise or whatever you want, even the orange and yellow, like the yellow and red. You can make your own type of color, which is really cool. I like that. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Alright, let's see if I can do this with my baby in my arm. Maybe I could do red and purple on this eye. So it's like blue, green, blue, yellow, yellow, red.
Screw it, let's go for that. That sounds good to me. Woohoo!
Let's start with this color. Gonna take this brush I've been using the whole time, wipe it off on my baby. Just kidding. You know what? I'm going to mix it with this other purple right there. I'm definitely gonna tap it off, and then we're going to pack it on the edge. Let's see how this goes. Really pretty mixed together. Are you being cute, Hannah? Then I'm just gonna take this color right here, that purple there, because I think it's prettier. And I'm gonna pack it on the edge too. Sorry about that. Sorry guys, sorry. Come back. Wow, look, these are blending so stinking good. Pimple. I'm taking this color up here and up on the corner. I'm so pleasantly surprised. I've yet to find a purple I would like to wear actually on a look and wear it out. And I would wear so far these purples and those shades out. I love it. I love it, Locke. I love this song, bitch. I'm mixing this and this. Let's see what happens, bitch. When I have trouble blending a color, I wipe my brush off with that color on it, and then I take another color that I know blends well, which would be this lighter purple, and I blend it into the spots where it needs to be blended and won't. Then I'm going to diffuse that crease a little. I want to use a little bit more blue on this side. I use this for blending a lot, or just putting powder all over my eyes like I did earlier. It's a dense, big brush. I use it to diffuse and really blend colors when I go too far, like I do. See, and that's soften it. I'm gonna go into this color right here, this red. That red, I'm having trouble with, at least with blending with these other colors. Let's try to put some orange right here. This orange I really, really like. This one right here made some blending hard over here. So whatever. Let's put some yellow. Yellow. That was a dumb joke my sister used to tell me because she has lots of dumb jokes and I love her for it. I got that yellow. Put some yellow on there, tap it off. Like in the corner crease, that's where I'm blending it right now. It looks chalky on my finger, but once it's on my eye, I don't know if you can see that. Once it's on my eye, it's fine. Yellow always oxidizes. Alright, you saw me do the cut crease on the other side. I'm just going to take this and the Morphe again and create a cut crease. Taking that purple, dab it like a dab on them haters. I'm just going to pack it on there like I just did now. And I'm going to blend it this way. Then I'm gonna take that bright blue. Y'all know what that is. Y'all know what it is. Say a prayer that my daughter doesn't destroy everything in sight. I'm watching her, don't worry. But still pray, you know? Ooh, I can see her in my mirror. I got you in my sights. You can't hide, Hannah, I got you. Oh, I got that dumb song in my head. Little ducky, how are you? Here I am, how do you do? I'm fine, stop singing. I'm fucking fine, man. Leave me alone, I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it, Ducky, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go into this red color right there. This red is a funny color, but I want to use it again before I judge it, so. And I'm gonna pack it right, like, on top of that blue and on the side of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep packing it, getting some and packing it on just heavily. Alright, I'm gonna go into that orange. Y'all know what it is, the orange. And I'm gonna pack that on now. If you guys want to know a red eyeshadow, go to my videos. I have one on true red eyeshadow, ? And you'll find the best red eyeshadow I've ever found. And it's from a, is that called Indie? It's from a brand that is, yeah, like Indie. They were nice enough to send it to me. I'm so tempted to get the red from that other eyeshadow palette and put it on here, but I'm not going to because obviously this is on this palette and not that other palette I'm talking about that you could go watch that video. Maybe I'll link it. Yes, let's say I'll link it. This color seems a little bit better. So this is the one next to it that's like a muted, real muted red or pink. Honestly, I'm a little colorblind, so I don't know. Or maybe that's just hard for everyone. To me, that is a muted red. Let's take the next 30 minutes to discuss whether that is red or pink. Get your mother effing pencils out. Yeah, red really needs to be in this. You're freaking me out by making those choking noise. That's a normal noise for her. Put it on my finger. It's a beautiful red color if it worked. Let's get some yellow back in the corner. I love the shade of yellow it is. It's pigmented, but it changes into an orangish yellow. Every video is such a struggle. That's why I haven't uploaded in so long. My baby's like crazy or whatever. She climbs on the walls and her head spins. It's whatever. No big deal. I don't know. I'm really tired. I can't be funny. Let's put some eyeshadow underneath. Let's just do that. How about we do that? I'm gonna have to take off my foundation. It looks really bad. So now we'll go into the shimmer shades. I definitely want to try these purples. So the darkest purple, I'm gonna put on the end. Then I'm gonna take this purple shade, that one, and set it like right on top of it. Go into this one. That's pretty. And I'm putting that next to that last purple shade. So I got my eyeshadow on. I did the bottom just like the top. I had to redo the foundation because it was just a mess. I was using a really old beauty blender, which I have some coming in the mail, so don't worry about me. I'm gonna be using Jeffree Star, and This is the first time I have used his liquid lipstick or any of his stuff. My aunt sent me this. Obviously, I wouldn't have any makeup unless people felt bad for me. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing with the lips part of it. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've got Jeffree Star's Weirdo on my lips. This is the finished eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the full first row right here. And I'm not using water to swatch or any tricks like that, so I would if I knew how. So just a little bit more on there, very pretty. Here is a second layer. So that's the first row. So I'm gonna do the second row. Last row. This is the last row. So my thoughts on the palette and on each shade. A little dusty. I'll go by the first row first. Actually, all these work pretty good. The blue was a little hard, which is weird. When you see it swatched, it looks so beautiful. So maybe if I work with it more, I can get some actual color out of it. But I mean, it does work. It's just not as vibrant as I'd like it to be. The second row right here of colors, this color works very good. It's very pretty. This color works good, this orange. The yellow's got a lot of pigment, but the thing is it oxidizes. It's supposed to look yellow like that, but then it turns like an orangish color, and I really like a bright yellow. And when you first put it on, it is a bright yellow, which is fine. It's still on there, it's still pigmented. Oh my goodness, these two are not my favorite. This one doesn't blend well, although if you blend that with this one, it works better. And that's what I did over here, is I blended these two together. For the last row, this purple works really good. It's a pretty vibrant color. It blends well. The blue, it's very chalky. I couldn't get much pigment out of it. This one, I couldn't get pigment out of, and it was hard to blend. This is a first impression. This doesn't mean that this palette is bad. These two greens worked great, especially this one. It blended so good. This one's probably my favorite like formula and color out of the whole thing, just because it blends so good. I wasn't having much trouble at all blending it and getting pigment. Like, all right, I made it look weird. And the same thing with that darker green. Those colors worked very well. All the shimmery colors were pretty good. Orange blended very well, and there was a lot of pigment. Besides that, the TAMMI X or Tammix, the TAMMI X Revolution Makeup cut. But besides that, the Makeup Revolution TAMMI X palette is very good in my opinion. I really like it, and I will use it again. I mean, if you go back to a palette, if you buy a lot of palettes and you're gonna go back to it, that says a lot in my opinion. If you do makeup like me or my friends, I want to say I have friends, but I don't. I'm sorry. That's so sad. Like my friends on Facebook who do makeup. Oh God, I'm sad. Do I put that in? Whatever. Like if you buy that much makeup like other girls that do makeup or me, then you know that, or you don't like any of the colors a lot, you just throw it in your box wherever you put it there, and it stays there forever, and you collect it like weirdly. These lashes are actually cuckoo lashes, and these weren't sent to me. These are one of the first lashes I bought from Amazon. Alright, so yeah, that's a look. I'm gonna do some glamour shots and make myself feel uncomfortable. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you subscribe and watch some of my other videos that I've mentioned. If you'd like to know a good red eyeshadow, I have a video for that. It'll be linked down below. I don't know. I'm gonna link some crap below. Maybe you'll check it out. One of my favorite videos is probably this Ipsy box unboxing from hell, and it's like, I don't know, just funny to me. I'm tired. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Okay, so I decided to add some eyeliner, and I think it helped the look out a little more. This is the actual finished look. So that's it. Bye. Alright, I'm gonna be... What am I doing? Oh my god, I should have thought this through. One of the things I will be using today is the TAMMI X palette from Makeup Revolution. It has a lot of pretty colors in it. Why do I try to be professional? Because I want to make money at YouTube, that's why.
What?